Oh my God, the golden's going nuts.
Got him.
Golden?
Yeah. First cast golden.
I didn't even see him until he was going crazy.
I mean, he came from the top of the hole and found that
Golden's like rainbow
rainbow
fire
garlic.
bait.
Woo! Whoa. Come on, guy.
I mean, he went suicidal.
Rainbow firebait gets it done on a nice golden.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh God. Oh my gosh.
What is it?
Did you see him turn around and chase?
There's no denying that he wanted it. Nice.
Really nice fish.
Well, we've got all sizes so far, including this one.
Rainbow firebait, guys, under a fire float, bouncing it through this little fast riffle.
We're fishing firebait here, and I'm running a fire float. Here's why. So yes, you can bottom fish firebait. Yes, you can bounce firebait with no float through these runs, but I love not only to see the bite, but these things are super effective at just carrying that firebait through the run, covering more water. And I like to fish them the same way I do a salmon egg. What I do is I roll them up into balls about the same size as a salmon egg. Really small pieces when I stream fish them under a float like this seems to work best for me. And this is the garlic salmon egg that I've been getting a few on. Dane was getting them on rainbow. I'm using a size 12 fire hook. You can even use a size 14 if you wanted to. Look at, that's a small ball of firebait. And I'm just hooking that on there like it's an egg. And then because firebait floats, I like to take a split shot on my leader and just move it down a little more than I normally would to help with getting the firebait down in the run. But it's a super effective way to get to see the strike and carry it through the run. Oh my God, I got hit reeling in.
Oh my God.
Reeling in, I was going to pull it in.
We just saw that. Oh wow, it went under the tree.
I was going to reel in. I mean, oh, nothing crazy, but I'll take it.
Every trout counts.
So we don't know how many fish are in this hole. Obviously, there's a really, really cool undercut bank right here. You're gonna see where his float just went. The undercut bank right there, there's gotta be fish underneath that thing that are just staging and waiting for the firebait to come in there. You know, but we've also caught, you know, 6 or 7 fish already, and it's a really small hole. There may not be any more fish here, but we did come through and catch some really nice fish. But remember, you're always looking for that deep, deep, soft part of the hole to be able to get in there and pick off some nice trout.
Golden on.
Got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh my God, he's right there.
No! No!
He sat there again.
I told you he's swirling.
He ate it and sat there again.
So over the last couple years, we've caught a lot of goldens. I mean, last decade, normally we catch them on yellow jackets. That's their favorite bait. All of a sudden, these guys have now hooked 2 goldens in a row and lost them on firebait. We don't know if it's gonna bite a third time because we did give him a little sore lip, but there's a chance he's gonna bite again. Today, well, you saw Thane, he's using the rainbow firebait, he hooked him, and Jarrett's using garlic salmon egg and he hooked him. And as a matter of fact, somebody just hooked again. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
I don't know what just happened.
It doesn't matter who you are. If you're not missing fish, you're a liar. We all miss fish, folks. Sometimes they get off, sometimes they outsmart us, but the game's not over. We're gonna keep trying.
4th time's the charm.
I mean,
Batman.
literally 4th time.
That shouldn't
4th time is a charm.
That shouldn't even be possible.
This is not a smart Goldie.
The fact that that's even possible is insane.
More so he likes to smell a rainbow.
How?
I mean, he likes the rainbow.
This guy must really like rainbow firebait because he ate it 4 times. I can't make it up, finally got him. This afternoon, guys, I was running rainbow firebait. Check it out. And just like Jarrett was talking about earlier, we like to pre-roll balls That way when we're out here, we don't have to do it. It's just a lot quicker. More time spent fishing, is more fish hooked. And all I've been doing is taking it, put it on this size 12 fire hook, sticking it right through the middle just like a salmon egg. Just like that, guys.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Trout Country, where we focused on fishing firebait under a float today. Now, many of you use things like firebait and you basically just fish it right off the bottom, which is fine. That method works tremendously well, just as fishing it under a float does. The reason why we like to fish it under a float is because, folks, to us, it's way more fun. You cast, you watch the drift, you see the bobber torpedo down in the water, and you know you get a bite. It's a lot different than bottom bouncing where you're getting snagged all the time. You're having a tough time feeling the bite. When that bobber goes down, if it's not a tree and it's not a rock, you know it's a fish. Now, we focused on two different flavors of firebait today. We used the ever so popular garlic salmon egg. Anytime you have the word garlic in there, it's a big deal for trout. And then we used rainbow. Why? Because everybody in the world uses rainbow for trout. Now, these guys showed you this is how you do it. You basically can fish a small fire hook and a really, really small piece of firebait. These guys are using pieces of firebait the size of a green label salmon egg. Nobody else does that. But guess what? Finesse, downsizing, and using a small technique like this works very well in so many different applications. It worked for us here today. We came into one hole that was not already occupied by anglers, and we caught as many fish as we could out of this one hole, all on these two baits. Next time you try firebait or your favorite dough bait, don't be afraid to fish it under a float. Now keep in mind, firebait, like any good dough bait, floats. So if you just throw it out there, it's going to float on the surface. However, we weighted it down with split shots. We were able to get perfect drifts through the water column. Try this technique and you may catch more trout just like we did today. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.